love you. Yeah.
I love you too. Anyways, one of the cool things about being in the military is that you can start off in some place like I did, start off in Washington and end up all the way across the country in Virginia. And one of the awesome things about that is that I can make fun of my family the entire night and there's nothing they can do about it. So let's begin. My sister, for some reason, speaks in a southern accent. We can't figure out why because she's never been south of Mason-Dixon line. In fact, the far she's ever been south is Disneyland in California. But we're trying to piece this together. And at first we thought it was just because she used to watch Gone with the Wind every single night. And then we figured, well, maybe it's just because she likes to make fun of people. Because as you southern people know, is that before we're about to say anything mean to anybody, it makes it okay if you just say, bless their heart. For example, oh, look at Richard Reed over there. He's about to pee on the fence, bless his heart. But so I cornered her one day and found out that the real reason why she did that is because she read in Cosmo magazine that people with accents are apparently hotter, which I don't understand, but if Cosmo says it, it must be true. Which, in every case, is not the truth, especially when it comes to their sex advice. I had this one girlfriend who read in Cosmo that if you use your teeth a little bit when you're giving a blowjob, it's supposed to feel really good. Truth is, it does not feel really good. In fact, I've got some scars from that. And, the worst part about that is that her dad was my doctor at the time, so just imagine the sitting there getting looked at. He's like, I'm awkward, he's awkward. It's like, so he's trying to make jokes right now to make this thing less awkward. He's like, so did you try to get a hand job from a cat? It's like, no, I was trying to get a blow job from your daughter. It made me really awkward. Family's not really conservative, but they don't really like tattoos. And I was going to be the first person in my family to get a tattoo up until my grandma decided to beat me to it. At the ripe old age of 65, she was going to get this saying called "Can't teach an old dog new tricks" written across her back with this awesome Greek Gothic lettering. But the guy wanted to charge her $100 per word, and she was like, forget that. So instead, she got this tramp stamp that says, "Old bitch, new tricks." It's been real popular with the frat guys, I think. They don't have to buy her drinks, which reminds me that guys, don't ever buy a girl drinks to think you're going to get laid, because it never works out in the end. Sure, it sounds good and knocking down a few eggs, but what really happens is that you buy them a few drinks, you end up cashing out $100 on drinks with them. You're still sober, but they're not. Then you finally get back home, they end up throwing up everywhere, and you have to buy new sheets in the morning. So, which also reminds me of some stupid ideas that guys have. Is for some reason, guys are afraid to go up and talk to a girl that they think is cute right off the bat. Or at least most guys are. Which kind of always blows my mind, because 1,000 years ago, we used to kill bears for food. Just imagine that, like 1,000 years ago, this was us. Alright. You poke him in the eyes, I'm gonna kick him in the nuts, and you better stab him with that screw, otherwise we're all freaking dead. But, I'm gonna wrap up tonight. I just want to thank all you guys that like me for taking care of me, especially Becky, who's put up with my rum-induced ass for like the last 4 months. And special thanks to my family, they've been really supportive. Although, when I told them I was doing comedy, they're like, alright, cool, so I sent a little video last week. And the first thing that comes, that my mom posted up on Facebook was, oh, look at my son, he thinks he's funny, he thinks he's gonna be a comedian, bless his heart.